Hi, what's your name?
Mike Saban.
Joe Redsears.
Mike Taylor.
Steven Rodriguez.
My name is Saf Colleen.
Sophia Conklin.
Nathan Wise.
Sarah Shakevich.
William Mondragon.
Celso Clemente.
My name is Dan McNeese.
Chris Ramsdale.
Very good. What are your plans for after high school?
Attending college at a university in Pittsburgh.
I'm joining the Marine Corps.
After high school, I'm doing a 1.5-year associate's degree at University of Northwestern Ohio. It's a tech school.
I'm going to be attending Wilkes
The
University.
University of Pittsburgh.
Since I didn't take my SAT or my ACT, I plan on going to Northampton for a year. That's a community college. And transferring to Bloomsburg at
East Stroudsburg University.
Penn State at University Park.
Manhattan College.
either start my own gym or become a professional fighter.
Penn State at the branch campus of Hazleton.
University of Bloomsburg. Bloomsburg University.
Oh, what are you studying?
Environmental engineering.
Mechanical engineering.
Criminal justice, and I'm minoring in sociology.
Pediatrics.
And hair conditioning.
Biochemistry.
Bioengineering.
Secondary education major in history.
I don't know what I'm going to major in.
You're going in undecided?
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
I feel perfectly fine with that.
What made you pick that school?
Well, I like the urban environment, and it's located in Manhattan, a very city feel, and they have a great science program, and I intend on becoming a doctor hopefully.
Pittsburgh has a really good bioengineering program.
Yeah, I just did a lot of talking to different schools and see where I felt most comfortable.
For what I wanted to do and for where the school was really located and how much the cost of it really was, kind of narrowed down my choices to a few, and Wilkes was definitely the best that fit all of them.
I like the location. I like the school and stuff like that, and it's like really the main one that offers some of the programs that I like.
Any special programs?
I'll be doing the ROTC program at the Marine Corps.
Oh, cool. What made you choose ROTC?
Well, I always wanted to be an officer since I was a little kid, so I figured why not get money for it in college while I'm already getting my education.
Nice. What'd you have to do to prepare for that?
To prepare, I studied a lot, took my SATs, did pretty mediocre on them.
Been studying a lot, like the martial arts. I go training and just study the moves, study everything I need to do.
You don't really need to prepare yourself to teach you from the basics, but I went to Monroe County Technical Institute, which is MCTI.
Lots of running, working out, and mental buildup, I guess you could say.
Well, first you go and see the recruiter, and then he directs you to the captain who is in charge of the program. You have to make sure you are able to run at a specific time and do enough sit-ups and pull-ups, and you actually go into a selection program where they select you specifically from all the people that applied in your region. So our region specifically would be Northeast Pennsylvania. So they have a certain amount of scholarships that can give to each person in that region, and then they pick the best of the best. So the higher your scores on the physical and the better you do on an interview, the higher chance you have of being rewarded the scholarship.
Any standardized test you had to take in order to do this?
It's called the NAFI test. It's an evaluation that you take when you get to VOTEC to see how much you know, and then after VOTEC to see how much you actually learned.
I had to get a 75 or higher on the ASVAB, for which I scored an 80. And then after that is when you take your physical and you do a short interview, and that's that.
Nice. Do you have any regrets over your high school career?
In all honesty, I wish I tried a little bit harder in high school. I was a little social, some might say.
Well, I never hit a field judge in marching band.
Yeah, I could have done better during tennis season this year. I dropped down a rank as compared to last year. I was number 3 singles. This year I came down to third doubles.
You know, kind of made my grades slip a little bit. I could have done a lot better, but you know, you live and you learn.
I don't know, maybe another science class in here too, but nothing really, nothing major.
Do you have any regrets over high school? Anything you wish you did more of?
Well, that's just it. I just wish I did more things during high school. You know, like more after-school programs and sports and stuff like that.
I focused a little bit too much on MMA and not my academics, which kind of lowered my grades, but I still have them up, so which is good. And I wish I could have put a little bit more effort in my academic grades.
I regret A, not doing more sports, and B, not doing more extracurricular activities like student government, because they really reflect well upon your college applications.
Do you have any regrets over your high school career?
No.
None whatsoever?
Not really, because I was told to take lots of AP classes to help prepare me, and so I really recommend that to any future students.
Recommend that?
Yes.
Do you think that if you didn't do that, you would have regretted it?
yes, I think I would have.
What about your SATs?
What about my SATs?
Is there anything that you wish you did more of on the SATs, or?
I wish I would have studied a little bit more. I mean, tests are tests, but you still got to know what you're doing a little bit.
Any advice for the freshmen?
Just stay focused. Do everything that you need to do. Stay on task. Have fun too. This high school. And, enjoy yourself because these are the best times of your life.
Grow a beard.
Do your homework.
Do your work. That's my biggest advice. Don't slack behind, because then it's going to build up and it's just going to be a pain. So get it all done now and enjoy your whole time in high school.
Stay out of trouble.
Stay out of trouble.
Come find you.
Do you think if you didn't grow a beard, you would have regretted it?
Very much so.
Thank you very much for your time.
All right.
Thank you for your time. Yeah. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Well, thank you for your time, Mr. Ramsdale.
No, thank you!
But no, listen up. I just want to talk real quick. These are all seniors. You're going to be getting out of here in a few months. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about my experience, because not too long ago I was just right where you're at. I graduated in 2007 from Hazelton area, not too far from here. Kind of like, I guess, a big fish in like a big pond, kind of. But then I went to Temple University, and it was quite a shock for me. I thought I was just going to walk in there like I did for high school. Walk in, study 5 minutes before an exam, and get an A. And it really didn't work out like that. I really struggled. I didn't do so well my first 2 years. I ended up having to transfer out of Temple back home to community college. And I wasn't really too sure why. Like, I thought I did a good job studying. I would go to the library, maybe like for an hour or so, study a little bit. And it wasn't enough. But then when I went to community college, I remember the first day I walked out. I'm used to, everybody on campus being there, and I walked out and there was one bum on the sidewalk. That was it. And it was just kind of a big wake-up call to me that I need to kind of push myself harder, be more motivated, and do what I got to do to get out of school, because at the time I was thinking, you know what, maybe school's not for me, it's not for everyone, and I thought I was really just going to drop out and maybe become a police officer, just get a job in a factory. But just seeing that motivated me. I made the Dean's List both semesters while I was there, and then from that year I transferred to East Stroudsburg, where I'm at now currently. I've been constantly on the Dean's List. I have like over a 3.5 GPA, and I'm doing much better, and next year I will be graduating. But my main point here is I don't want you to think that college, you have to go to college, that's what you need to do. There's a lot of other things. My advice to you is find what makes you happy. It could be anything. But find what makes you happy and then strive for that. Don't give up because it's too hard for you. Be like, oh, it's too hard, I can't do it. And just stop. It's a lot different. You're going to have a huge wake-up call that real life is not high school. There's things that you're going to have to push yourself beyond what you think you could ever have done before. And then if you do that and you're motivated enough to get what you really want, then you're going to be a lot more successful, you're going to be a lot happier, and I think in the long run you're going to have a lot more enjoyable situations.